Students, today we are going to learn two different problems in relation to the straight line method. Look at the board. Yes. On 1st January 2006, a plant was purchased for 2 lakh. They purchased on 1st January 2006. They purchased for 2 lakh rupees. But it was commissioned on 1st April 2006. So they bought on 1st January 2006, but it was commissioned on 1st April 2006. What do you mean by commission? It was started to use. It was put in use on 1st April 2006. So purchase date is different. The usage date, started to use date is different. Okay. Write off depreciation at 10% per annum on fixed installment method. Fixed installment method means what? A straight line method. On 30th June 2008, the plant was sold off for rupees 1,60,000. Assume the company accounts are closed on 31st December of every year. This is very, very important. Some company closes its accounts on 31st March. Some company closes its accounts on 31st December. Okay. Prepare plant account and depreciation account for first 3 years. This is the question. Here, they purchased on 1st January 2006, but they started to use on 1st April 2006. Okay. Now, we have to do working. When they purchased on 1/1/2006, they purchased. They started to use on 1st April 2006. First year ends on 31st December 2006. Second year ends on 31st December 2007. The third year ends on 31st December 2008, but earlier on 36 2008 it was sold off. Okay. So first year we should calculate depreciation for 9 months. So we should calculate from the commissioned date, not from the purchase date. So if the commissioned date is given, we have to calculate depreciation from the date of commissioned, not from the date of purchase. Yes. Second year we used 12 month. Third year we used 6 month. Now on 1/1/2006 we bought for 2 lakh rupees. The first year ends on 31st December 2006. On 2 lakh depreciation 10% on straight line method, we have to provide for 9 months because we started to use from 1st April 2006. Yes, the depreciation value 15,000. So our book value at the end of first year 1,85,000. Then second year ends on 31st December 2007. So here we used 12 month. So we can provide full depreciation 20,000. So at the end of second year, the book value is 1,65,000. Third year, we sold on 36 2008. We have to provide 6 month depreciation. We have to provide 6 month depreciation because in third year we used only for 6 months. So the depreciation value 10,000. At the end of third year, book value at the end of third year 1,55,000. We sold for 1,60,000. So our selling price is 1,60,000. So selling price more than the book value. So we earned a profit of rupees 5,000. Here I am not going to record any journal entry. I am going to prepare ledger account directly. First we are going to prepare plant account since we purchased the plant. Yes. First on 1/1/2006 we bought plant. Posting is 1/1/2006 we bought plant. So to bank we bought for 2 lakh. Then on 31st December 2006 we have to provide depreciation by depreciation. First year depreciation we should provide for 9 months 15,000. We have to balance it. So first year we purchased, on that we have to provide depreciation. So 2 lakh minus 15 balance 1,85,000. The book value at the end of first year 1,85,000. It is the opening balance of 1st January 2007. To balance BD 1,85,000. Then second year end we have to provide depreciation on 31/12/2007. Depreciation account, we have to provide full month depreciation, full year depreciation. We have to close this second year. 1,85,000. 1,85,000 minus 20, you will get to 1,65,000. That is the closing balance at the end of second year. 31/12/2007. Then third year starts on 1st January 2008. To balance BD value 1,65,000. So third year ends on, actually it ends on 31st December, but we sold the plant on 30 June 2008. So we have to close accounts up to 30th June. So on 30th June 2018, first we have to post the depreciation. The value of depreciation third year is 10,000. So on 36th they sold. When they purchased to bank on sale by bank, they sold for how much? 1,60,000. Here they earned profit. If profit they earned, it should be debited. So to profit and loss account. To profit and loss account. Value 5,000. Date sale date. If it is loss, it should be credited. Yes. Debit side total 1,70,000. Credit side total also 1,70,000. It should agree because the plant was fully sold off. Then we have to prepare depreciation account. We have to prepare depreciation account. Here depreciation credited first year. In second year also depreciation credited. Third year also depreciation credited in plant account. So in depreciation account, fixed asset, plant account, plant account, that is fixed asset or plant account debited. Date 31st December 2006. It should be transferred to profit and loss account. So first year depreciation account over. Then second year depreciation account date 31st December 2007 to plant account. Second year depreciation how much? 20,000. On the same date it should be credited to the profit and loss account. Third year, first year, second year, third year, the date is 30th June 2008 to plant account. Value third year depreciation is 10,000. Immediately on the same date it should be credited to the plant account. Profit and loss account 10,000. Students, here in this problem we learned one new concept. That is, the plant purchased is different date, started to use different date. So we should calculate depreciation not from the purchase date but from the commission date. Yes, let me see one more problem. Now we'll see the second problem. Look at the board. On 1st July 2009, a plant was purchased for 1 lakh. The purchase date 1st July 2009. Write off depreciation at 10% per annum on the fixed installment method, which means original cost method. On 30th June 2011, the plant was obsolete, useless, and sold off for 50,000. So they bought on 1st July 2009, sold on 30th June 2011, sold for rupees 50,000. Assume the company accounts are closed on 31st March. I said some company closes its accounts on 31st December, some company closes its accounts on 31st March. This is the company closes accounts on 31st March. Yes. Prepare plant account and depreciation account for first 3 years. Okay. Workings. The plant purchased on 1/7/2009. Sold date also given 30th June 2011. The period ends 31st March. So every year 31st March it ends. So first year ends 31/3/2010. Second year ends 31/3/2011. Third year ends 31/3/2012. Before that they sold. So we have to prepare accounts up to 30th June 2011. So from 1/7/2009 to 31/3/2010, its period is 9 months. Its period is 9 months. Then second year 12 months. Then third year they used only for 3 months. Students, here they purchased 1st July 2009. Period ends 31st March. From year to year, how many months? 9 months. So first year they used the plant for 9 months. Second year they used for 12 months. Third year they used the plant for 3 months. Now I am going to do the complete working. They bought for 1 lakh. First year ends on 31st March 2010. 2010. Value 1 lakh into 10% into 9/12. How much is 7,500? So balance 92,500. Second year ends 31/3/2011. Again we have to provide on original cost. In second year we used 12 months, so we can provide full depreciation 10,000 rupees. 82,500. At last we sold on 30th June 2011. On 1 lakh we should provide 10% for 3 months, 3/12. So depreciation 2,500. So at the end of third year our book value is 80,000. Selling price 50,000. They incurred loss 30,000. Here book value is more than the selling price. Now I am going to prepare ledger account, plant account. On 1/7/2009 they bought plant. So what is the entry? Plant account data to bank. So plant debited to bank. Purchased value 1 lakh. Then at the end of first year 31/3/2010, at the end of first year we should post depreciation. Value of depreciation first year how much? 7,500. Then we have to balance it. 1 lakh minus 7,500 will get 92,500. The next date of 31/3/2010 is 1/4/2010 to balance PD. Value 92,500. The second year depreciation is 31/3/2011 by depreciation. Second year depreciation value is 10,000. Second year we have to balance it. 92,500 minus 10,000 will get 82,500 by balance CD 31/3/2011. Next date of 31/3/2011 is 1/4/2011 to balance BD value 82,500. Then last date. On 30/6/2011 they sold one plant. For that we have to provide depreciation of 2,500. On the same date they sold, so by bank to be recorded. Value 50,000. They incurred loss. Loss will be credited by profit and loss account on same date. Value 30,000. Since the whole plant was sold, The plant account was agreed. Then we have to prepare depreciation account. Here in plant account, depreciation always credited. In depreciation account, plant account should be debited on the same date, 31/3/2010, 31/3/2011, 36/2011. To plant account, the first year depreciation 7,500. To plant, the second year depreciation is 10,000. To plant, third year depreciation is 2,500. On the same date, the same value of depreciation should be transferred to the profit and loss account. By profit and loss account, 7,500. Then second year depreciation by profit and loss account, 10,000. Third year, they are closing accounts on 30th June 2011 by profit and loss account. Third year depreciation is 2,500. Students, we completed two different problems. Here one more important question is profit on sale of fixed asset. Profit on sale of fixed asset debited to dash. Sometime they may ask profit on sale of fixed asset credited to dash. So profit on sale of fixed asset should be debited to the fixed asset account. Profit on sale of fixed asset should be debited to the fixed asset account. Profit on sale of fixed asset credited to the profit and loss account. Likewise, loss on sale of fixed asset credited to dash. Loss on sale of fixed asset debited to dash. They may ask question like this. Loss on sale of fixed asset credited to the fixed asset account, debited to the profit and loss account. Yes, students, in fixed asset account debit side, purchase value and profit on sale of fixed asset only recorded. Credit side, depreciation, sale and loss on sale of fixed assets to be recorded. Students, we completed two different problems. In next class, we will solve different problem. Till then, bye and thank you.